The Savoy princess, who married her cousin and became the first queen of unified Italy, Queen Margarita possessed an impressive collection of jewellery. Born to Prince Ferdinand of Savoy, Duke of Genoa, and Princess Elizabeth of Saxony, Princess Margarita received a superior education and was described as sensitive, proud, possessing strong willpower, yet not rigid, and also capable of being charming when she wished. In 1868, she married her first cousin, Umberto, Prince of Piedmont, son of King Victor Emmanuel II of Italy, the first king of unified Italy. The couple had only one son, King Victor Emmanuel III of Italy, who ascended to the throne in 1878. Despite the king's unpopularity, Queen Margarita was a highly popular figure, and in 1889, the Margarita pizza emerged, featuring red tomatoes and green basil, while the white cheese represented the Italian flag and was named in her honor. After the assassination of King Umberto in 1900, she continued to be actively involved in politics and social activities until her death in 1926. Queen Margarita was the third queen mother after Queen Olga of Greece and Queen Louise of Denmark, born in 1851 and died in 1926. A tiara, created based on several existing jewels sent by Queen Margarita to the jeweler Musy, is adorned with pearl buttons set in a complex diamond-shaped frame, secured in a tremble. The buttons can be replaced with diamond-shaped shells or large diamonds, worn with or without arches, or used only as bandeau. Over a dozen possible configurations make this tiara one of the most versatile in any collection. Queen Margarita commissioned the Musy tiara in 1904 to celebrate the birth of her grandson, Crown Prince Umberto, and first wore the tiara during his christening. Known as the Pearl Queen for the dozens of pearl necklaces she always wore, Queen Margarita also wore the tiara for a series of portraits and paintings by Vittorio Matteo Corcos in 1905. After Queen Margarita's death in 1926, the tiara was inherited by her beloved grandson, Crown Prince Umberto, who presented it to his bride, Princess Maria José of Belgium, who first wore the Musy tiara at their wedding in the chapel of Paolina, Palazzo del Quirinale, followed by an audience with Pope Pius VI in the Vatican. The hereditary Princess Maria José wore the tiara in various styles in the 1930s at various prominent events. As she never had the opportunity to wear historical jewels reserved for the Queen during her short tenure as a ruling Queen consort, the Musy tiara remained Queen Maria José's primary tiara at almost every ceremonial event throughout her long life. After the Italian monarchy was abolished in 1946 and the royal family was exiled, Queen Maria José continued to wear Queen Margarita's Musy tiara. By the 1980s, Queen Maria José gifted the Musy tiara of Queen Margarita to her niece, the Princess of Naples. The Musy tiara has also been photographed and exhibited several times in recent years, and there is no doubt that it will be worn by several more generations, hopefully by the Princess of Venice and her daughter, Princess Vittoria Chiara, who will one day achieve success as the head of the House of Savoy. Let's move on to the next treasure belonging to the Queen, called the Savoy knot tiara. The tiara, consisting of diamonds, round pearls, and large pear-shaped pearls, features diamond Savoy knots interspersed with pearls and topped with larger pear-shaped pearls. The tiara was created by jeweler Musy around 1883, with funds from the Italian state treasury, not the House of Savoy, thus becoming part of the regalia of the Italian crown. The Savoy knot is a symbol of the House of Savoy, along with the motto "Stringa ma non costringa," it tightens but does not constrain. The Savoy knot tiara was created for Queen Margarita, the first queen of modern Italy, who was known as the Pearl Queen, due to the dozens of pearl necklaces she always wore, and she was photographed in the tiara in numerous portraits, paintings, and state events, until the assassination of King Umberto I in 1900. Then the Savoy knot tiara passed to Queen Elena, who became the second Italian queen, and was depicted in the Savoy knot tiara only a few times in the first few years of King Victor Emmanuel III's reign, until Queen Elena donated her personal jewels to fund Italy's military efforts when they entered the First World War in 1915. Subsequently, Queen Elena wore the Savoy knot tiara and the jewels from the regalia of the Italian crown only in numerous portraits, paintings, and official state events, including the wedding of Prince Philip of Hesse and her daughter, Princess Mafalda of Savoy, in 1925, as well as the Italian royal family's visit to the Vatican on the occasion of the signing of the Lateran Treaty in 1929, which ended 60 years of hostility between the Vatican and the Kingdom of Italy. Although some members of the royal family wore tiaras during World War II, there are no images of Queen Elena wearing jewels, and it is known that the jewels were hidden in a tunnel in the center of Rome during the war, and then locked in the safe of the Quirinal Palace. In an attempt to restore the monarchy's image after the fall of Mussolini's regime, King Victor Emmanuel handed over his powers to the heir apparent in 1944, ultimately abdicating in May 1946, just before the monarchy referendum the following month, after which Italy was declared a republic. Queen Maria José would have received the crown jewels, but would not have had the opportunity to wear them during the king's reign. Although she took all the personal jewels of the House of Savoy into exile, the crown jewels remained with the king, who placed them in a sealed case and stored them in the vault of the Bank of Italy in Rome, with a note stating that they should be handed over to whoever has the right to them. The crown jewels consisted of the tiara with the Savoy knot, as well as a diamond necklace, a diamond riviere, a large diamond chain necklace, a brooch with a diamond bow and a pink diamond, as well as various brooches, bracelets, and individual stones. However, no one could decide who had the right to the jewels, and they remained in the Bank of Italy for the past 76 years. The case remained sealed, and although members of the royal family were unable to return to Italy, in 1976, their interests were represented by agents when the case was opened in the presence of government and banking officials, lawyers, and Giovanni Bulgari to confirm that they had not been stolen. When Vittorio Emanuele Savoy, Prince of Naples, son of King Umberto II, and his son and heir, Prince of Venice, were allowed to return to Italy in 2002, they stated that they would not make any claims to the jewels, stating, "We have no claims to the crown jewels, we have nothing in Italy, and we are not asking for anything," although they did request to exhibit the crown jewels for public viewing. However, earlier this year, the Savoy royal family led by the Prince of Naples and his sisters, Princess Maria Pia, Princess Maria Gabriella, and Princess Maria Beatrice, submitted the first official request for the return of the Italian crown jewels, stating, "The jewels stored in the Bank of Italy were never given as a gift and were not confiscated. They are private jewels. There is no such thing as the jewels of the Italian crown. They belong to my family." The case is still ongoing. Which of the tiaras did you like the most? Write in the comments. Also, do not forget to write about whom you would like the next video. I'll say goodbye to you. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.